Mouse was already 7 years old when he was finally rescued. He came out of a neglectful breeding situation, one of those places where animals exist only to produce, not to live. To his new owner, he is the toughest little soul she has ever known. From what she understood, he spent his life in the basement of someone's house, the floor covered in hay. That was his world. A kennel, a rough, hay-covered surface, and a life defined by breeding rather than care or comfort. She had been quietly watching the Humane Society's page, checking in and waiting for the day he would be ready for adoption. The moment came, and they didn't hesitate. They went and brought him home. In those first days, his behavior said so much without words. Whenever she sat down, he would come behind her and curl up, pressing himself gently into her back. It felt like he was trying to disappear into a place where he finally felt safe. He was curious about everything, but there was a deep shyness in him too. They have other dogs in the house, and watching him interact with them has been both heartwarming and a little bittersweet. He would get excited, bark, and try to invite them to play, but sometimes he would startle himself in the process, like he wasn't quite sure what to do next. It became clear that he was learning step by step how to simply be a dog. That chance had been taken from him for most of his life. After years confined to a kennel, this was his first taste of freedom, space to move, to explore, to just exist. For the first couple of weeks, he didn't even sleep lying down. Instead, he would sit upright, leaning against something for support. She often wondered if that came from being used to the hay-covered floor. Maybe lying flat just never felt right to him. Even now, he doesn't stretch out the way most dogs do. He prefers sitting on the couch pressed up against her, always leaning in, as if to say, "I'm here, please just love me." When he arrived, he had less than half of his jaw. No one knows whether it was the result of neglect or something he was born with. Either way, it meant they had to rethink something as basic as feeding. They found a solution that worked for him, a raised feeder with a plate. And instead of regular portions, she rolls his food into small, soft meatballs. That way he can pick them up easily without putting pressure on his nose. Once they figured that out, everything changed. Now he eats quickly and comfortably, almost eagerly. As he grew more confident, he found his voice too. These days he will bark at the other dogs, trying to get them to join him in play. It is such a simple thing, but knowing where he came from, it feels like a victory every time. He truly is the perfect little companion. One of their other dogs has seizures, which means she sometimes has to give him medication, followed by a treat, usually something hard. Through all of this, Mouse never tries to push in or demand anything for himself. He doesn't jump or beg. It's almost as if he understands that is for the other dog. There is no jealousy in him, just quiet patience. She thinks in his own way he has learned to trust them, even if his past with humans wasn't kind. And the affection he gives is endless. She can't even count how many kisses she gets from him in a single day. He has so much love to offer, and that's what amazes her the most. After everything he has been through, he still chooses love. He still leans in, still trusts, still gives. If there is anything this journey has taught her, it's that animals like Mouse don't just need homes. They need patience, understanding, and a willingness to meet them where they are. She asks people to imagine being locked in a basement their whole life. If anyone is ever thinking about adopting a pet, especially one with a difficult past, they should take the time to learn their needs and be ready to adapt. They may not come perfect, but they will come with a capacity for love that can change a life. And sometimes giving them that second chance turns out to be the greatest gift one could ever receive. I hope you enjoyed the story. Don't forget to follow the Healing Paw for new stories.